you're planning a move to southern Wisconsin from Illinois, California, or any other state, your real estate agent probably already talked your ear off about school districts, property taxes, and square footage. You're probably sitting there looking at the listings online going, great, I'll find a nice house with a decent yard, pack the boxes, and we're good to go. But let me tell you what nobody else is telling you. You can buy the most beautiful house in Dane, Rock, or Greene County, but if you don't know the unwritten rules of how we actually live here, you're going to feel like a total outsider the second the moving truck pulls away. You aren't just moving to a new house. You are moving into a completely unique culture, and there are a few non-negotiable things that you need to survive here that a standard home inspection will never cover. I'm Marisa Voelkel, managing broker for Keller Williams Signature. My team helps families from all over the country relocate right here to southern Wisconsin, and we pride ourselves on giving you the real, unfiltered look at our local lifestyle. Today, we are walking through the ultimate Wisconsin survival guide, the essential, unwritten rules that you actually need to live like a local from day one. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you can stay ahead of everything happening in our local communities. Now I want you to picture yourself next winter or during a beautiful summer months here. You want your household running like a well-oiled machine, which means you need to establish the proper setup right away. First up, the garage appliance hierarchy. In Wisconsin, your kitchen refrigerator is just for daily eating and meal prep. A local household requires a dedicated garage refrigerator stocked exclusively with local craft brews, New Glarus seasonals, sodas, and juice boxes. Right next to it, you need to have a chest freezer. Why? Because out here we don't buy meat week to week in the grocery store. You're going to want to split a side of beef directly with a local Rock or Greene County butcher. And you may stock up before winter when there's a can't pass this up meat sale. So you need the real estate to store it. Second, the snow removal reality check. If you think a cheap plastic shovel or a flimsy electric plug-in blower from a big box store is going to cut it during our heavy, wet Midwestern snowstorm, you're in for a rude awakening. Do yourself a favor and budget immediately for a heavy-duty, gas-powered, 2-stage snowblower, preferably one with heated hand grips. It isn't a luxury, it's a baseline mental health investment for January and February. A snowblower is an essential time saver. Third, the refrigerator cheese drawer allocation. In other states, cheese is treated like a condiment. In Wisconsin, it's its own dedicated food group. When you look at a house, open the fridge. If it doesn't have a massive, overflowing drawer dedicated strictly to fresh local cheese curds, sharp cheddars, and brick cheese, your kitchen isn't up to code. Fourth, the Mudroom decompression chamber. When you're shopping for homes, look closely at the entryway or the transition space from the garage. You absolutely need a functional mudroom. Between salt-crusted winter boots, heavy parkas, insulated Carhartt jackets, and spring mud, you need a designated zone to drop the elements before they ever touch your nice clean floors. Now, navigating all these lifestyle shifts can feel a little overwhelming if you're trying to plan everything from several states away. That's why we're always delighted to help people relocate and move here from out of state. Because believe it or not, our extensive network allows us to assist you in any state across the country. If you're planning a relocation, the best strategy is always to start where you're going so you can align all the moving pieces. Reach out to my team today for a complete free home valuation on your current property or a custom regional lifestyle analysis. We'll look at your unique situation and map out the exact path to get you there smoothly. Now click the link below in the description to get started. People tell me all the time that Wisconsin is an absolutely beautiful state. They just don't know what to think about our winters. And look, it's true that when the harsh weather hits, some people do tend to hibernate. I'm one of them. But so many of us completely embrace the season. If you love outdoor adventure, you're going to dive right into snowmobiling, ice fishing on our local lakes, and cross-country skiing through our local parks. Believe it or not, I didn't even learn to snow ski or snowboard until I was in my 40s. I did it, I checked that box, and I'm gonna stick to tubing from now on. But if your winter speed is a bit more turtle than hare, don't worry. We have plenty of ways to enjoy the season without freezing. You can stay warm in heated outdoor igloos for a unique wine and dine experience, catch a comedy show, or take part in a magical candlelit lantern walk through parks in Dane and Rock County. We even have amazing indoor winter spots like the Rotary Botanical Gardens in Janesville for their holiday light show, indoor winter farmers markets, and the Henry Villas Zoo in Madison is open part of the time for a magical Christmas adventure. Winter out here doesn't mean life stops. It just gets a lot more creative. And when you're out exploring, you'll want to keep an insulated cooler in your car. It's called the Kurd cooler, ready in your trunk, right next to your emergency blanket. You never know when you're gonna pass a local dairy or farm stand in Green or Rock County with warm, fresh out of the vat, squeaky cheese curds. Leaving those in a warm car completely ruins the squeak, which is a cardinal sin around here. You'll also need to get ready to completely fall in love with our legendary Wisconsin-based businesses. If you're traveling through the area, you'll quickly realize that the places like Koshkonong, Janesville, and Monroe aren't just places to live. They're gateways to regional institutions. I bet you'll become fiercely loyal to Quick Trip for your daily coffee and bag of Glazer donuts, and Culver's for a Butterburger and fresh custard. Those aren't just fast food stops around here. They're an essential part of our community fabric. Look, don't try to guess your way through an out-of-state move using generic online portals. Around here, we like to say, tell your folks I says hi, because out here, community and connection actually matter. If you want a veteran team to help you navigate the physical houses, the real numbers, and the authentic local lifestyle, let's connect. If you're trying to figure out if it is physically or logistically the right time for your family to make a shift, head to my stand store and click on the Start the Home Buying Process link today so we can put real numbers behind your transition no matter where you're moving from. So grab that link below and watch this next video about Southern Wisconsin living. I'll see you there, and I'm gonna have one of these.